Usually, if you're not using a point of view camera in Godot and instead you're going to put it behind your player character, you'll want to make it a child of said player character. Then you'll use a system of gimbals in order to move it around that player character. But there are plenty of tutorials online for that, and really I'm going to be doing something different here anyway. What I just described would probably be useful in a survival crafting game, or maybe something like Fortnite. However, if you're making a racing game or a 3D platformer, this won't work as well. It might be better to make a camera that isn't connected to your character at all. This can allow for a lot more freedom in how you move your camera around. I can just make it go wherever the heck I want it to go, and I don't even have to worry about the camera following the movements of the character exactly. Sometimes that would end up feeling rather stiff. In order to make this sort of camera, all you need to do to start is just put this camera into the world somewhere. Then in the camera's script, you'll want to make the camera look at your player character. After that, you've got to make your camera follow the player. Generally, you'll want the camera to move to a specific distance away from your character at all times. The camera will follow you around wherever you want to go. You don't even really need to be able to control the camera this way. However, controlling the camera is, it's very nice, so you should probably add that in too. You'll need to get the mouse's position on screen and move it in whichever direction that the mouse is moving. This explanation of the camera system is quite simplified, so let me know in the comments if you want a full tutorial on it. But anyway, you might be wondering what exactly this place is that I've been wandering around in, and yeah, I've been making a new 3D platformer. It's called Rocket Fist Robot. Not to be confused with Rocket Fist, which is a game under a very similar name. I just put out a demo for you guys to play. It's pretty early on, you know, it's literally just what I'm showing you now, but it's gonna be entirely free, just like anything else I've put out there on the internet. This demo here is just here so you can get a feel for the basic movement and things, but the next demo is going to focus on making things look presentable. At least somewhat presentable, anyway. I am thinking about developing the game in a similar way to how Team Cherry has created the game Hollow Knight. They've described how they've made the game in a way that they could just stop development at any time and release the game. In order to see what I mean, you just need to look at the starting area, the crossroads, and see that the final boss room is literally just one room to the right of where you enter the area. That's generally what I want to do with my game. Minus the part where they basically wait until they go bankrupt in order to release anything. And the reason for this is because I'm not really all that known for finishing any of my projects really, so I want to make sure that if I do end up stopping working on this thing before it actually is finished, that it still plays like a finished game. As for how it plays right now, well, let's take a look at what you can do. So first off, you can just walk around, obviously. You can also jump, because jumping is usually pretty important for a 3D platformer. Oh, you can also hover if you hold it in. You won't start with that ability in later builds. You have a dash move. Right now all it does is double your speed, but it's gonna do more stuff later. You also have a button to go downward faster and like crouch on the ground. You can't crouch right now. I have also created an attack move. It is a punch. You can punch the bad guys and then they disappear. This punch is the first time I've used the animation system in Godot. It wasn't all that difficult actually, which was pretty surprising. There's also a button to repair your robot. That does nothing at the moment because you don't have health. I haven't implemented health. So yeah, that ultimately is all of your abilities at the moment. Later, you're going to be able to unlock more abilities, as well as other things. So yeah, that's it.